Okay, I am back once again. Okay, so I tried something during the disconnect that might work. I don't know yet. Uh, so I tried swapping to a... Because the network I'm on has, like, two different access points. Because, like, for reasons. So I just tried tapping into the other one, and we'll see if that improves anything. So far, looks like it's doing okay. Nothing crazy has happened, but, you know, I'm not getting my hopes up.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him?
Me. If you're looking for passage to Solstein, you won't find a finer vessel than the Northern Maiden.
Cool.
Surprised you've never heard of it?
No.
It's an island northeast of here. There's a small dark elf town called Ravenrock, and a handful of Nords living in Skal village. People don't usually sail over there unless they have a particular reason. It can be a pretty rough place. I'll give you a fair price. Not many people headed over there these days. If you ask me, I can't blame them. Things aren't what they used to be out there. They still pay me for supplies and passage, and I can always use the coin. Still interested in heading over there?
Yeah, why not?
You've got yourself a ship. We'll cast off immediately.
Okay, so to provide a little bit of context for those that might just be joining, hold on. Boom. The cultists glitched and either don't show up or don't properly start the quest line.
Be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.
So I'm brute forcing it and just coming here anyway because, you know, there's no real strict requirement to coming over here. It's just that kind of, you know, draws your attention to it.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Ravenrock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm just looking for things to do.
You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself.
I'm not that smart, let's be real.
Ravenrock is sovereign territory of House Whiterun. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
No, not really, no.
Captain Gallen does the business around
Well
here.
met,
I'm just a
Astro.
ship's...
I see the guard detail out here likes to sport the same color. I think we'll get along well. I'm gonna be real, I know there, like, might be a couple of parts of VODs that are, like, maybe half an hour in length. Depending on how well this goes, if this goes to the end of stream, I might just chop that up to, just wiping them and going, alright, well, because all that was really missed is I visited the Greybeards and, you know, the quest line for Dragonborn wasn't starting properly. And, you know, OBS being OBS. Then again, what else is new, right? Alright, let's see if this'll brute force the quest line. Weird, Neloth's not here this time?
In his shrine.
I'm learning so much about this game. And they have forgotten. Yes, they have forgotten what it is like to be a dark elf. I haven't forgotten. I know what being a dark elf is like in this game. Kind of fun, actually. All things considered.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem, you talk to him. Welcome. My wife and I are doing the best we can to keep Raven Rock fed. Next time you're hungry, stop by.
Always a pleasure to
I always
watch when a
have plenty
man
of food
like
for
you
sale.
walks by.
Excuse me?
It gets lonely out here, you know, on this remote island.
I bet it does, but, you know, you see, I have responsibilities back at the mainland, you see. Yeah, so far it's doing fine, actually. I wasn't sure about trying this at first, but looks like everything's doing fine right now. Hold on. Okay, everything's actually looking fine. Was it a problem with that? You know what? It might have been. It might have been. That is so weird.
Captain Gowland,
Gowland,
business
if you're
around
looking to
here.
book passage.
I'm just a ship's mate.
Man, are we like Siamese twins trying to speak in unison? Because if so, that's pretty fucking weird. Yeah, that is so fucking weird. I've never had Dragonborn just do that before. I've had the Dragonborn DLC do some pretty bizarre stuff to me in the past with like previous versions of this game. But I've never had it straight up not start with its normal startup.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell.
That is
But I'm
beyond
sure
bizarre.
here.
Then again, I seem to trip over a lot of weird things being a streamer, you know? Oh, hi. How you doing? So you're just doing your guard duty? Captain? Soldier? Yeah, I'm not getting it right now, because, like... No, you need to understand that a lot of weird shit's happening all at once right now. So... OBS disconnected a bit ago.
Now, I want those arrows dead
And
center.
during that, I,
Fellow soldiers.
did a little finagling with the, connection. And, whatever it is I did fixed it, I think. It hasn't dropped frames at all yet, and I'm scared.
Save your life.
Like, I'm cautiously optimistic. Oh, and the cultists for Mirak haven't shown up at all, even though I've completed that part of the main quest, but, you know, that's just Skyrim being Skyrim. Good thing they're not a hard requirement to start the quest line. I can just go to the Temple of Mirak whenever I want. It's just you know, the cultists glitched and didn't start the quest line properly, so I reloaded and now they won't show up. Streamer luck, am I right?
The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
Cultists. No, because, like, I defeated the cultists just fine when they did show up.
Skies, traveler.
But, like, reading their notes didn't prompt the quest start. It didn't show up in my journal. I could still travel to Solstheim, so, you know, that's working. So, like, if I need to, I can just go to the Temple of Mirak and do that. You need to understand that so much has happened in the, like, the last 20 minutes that I am just, like... I am struggling to catch up with everything that's happened so far. Oh, and of course, here comes a dragon to ruin my day. Oh, gotta deal with Todd Howard's mess, I guess. Yeah, everything is doing fine now. What the hell happened? What did I do? Like, I swapped the thing around and then, like, now it works? What? Man, I don't think I'll ever understand technology. This shit's confusing. Todd? Howard? Sir? I think you forgot to program your dragon to attack. Ah, there it goes. I'm like... I feel like I'm tweaking out. Yeah, I feel like OBS is the Skyrim of PC streaming software. I swear to God. Except OBS is free, and Skyrim will, anytime you want a new version, guess what? You gotta pay for it. I still gotta hit in. I count that as a win. I guess I'm glad the Khajiit are here. Yeah, I think OBS just pulled the most Skyrim thing ever. It somehow is now working properly and just refuses to elaborate. That is the most Skyrim thing ever. You know it's a Skyrim stream.
I welcome.
You know it's a Skyrim stream when things are borked this badly.
May your own with warm seconds.
Oh, Vintage Story. I think you've told me about it. Like, isn't it like that Minecraft-like game or something?
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
I doubt it, sir. I am the Dragonborn. I was just up at High Hrothgar. Like, so far it's doing great. I'm just... I'm baffled. I am speckled dwarfed McFlabbergast. There you go. That's just what I'm gonna call my current feeling right now. Is just Speckledorf McFlabbergasted. Because everything is just doing its own thing all at once, and I don't understand a damn thing. Typical smooth brain Wolfie experience. Come on, horse, keep your head above the water. I don't need you drowning on me. Yeah, that's right. I'm swimming on a horse. What you gonna do about it? This is related to Saints and Seducers stuff, by the way. I'm not gonna mess with it. At least not yet. I wanted to last run, believe me, because the Amber Bow is one of the best bows in the game. For just the draw speed alone. See, that's the fun thing about playing an archer build. You gotta worry about draw speed on bows. Oh, it's the companions! I'm like, what the hell happened? What's with the music? Hey Farkas, how's it been? See, you got the sword I gave back to you. I think that is, anyway. That is the sword I gave back to you, right? Yeah, that's the great sword I gave back to you. Oh, really? That house just kind of phased into frame there. I swear I'm not tripping on anything. I promise you, I'm not tripping on anything right now. I can promise you that nothing is being tripped on right now. This is just my experience right now. Should I be pissed? Should I be flabbergasted? Should I be... Excuse me, fish, I need to get through. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep rolling with the setting I have it on now and see if that becomes a long-term fix. Because again, I'm not gonna claim to know anything about technology. I just clicked a thing and it started working. That's murder! That's murder! Now who said I couldn't finish the fight myself? That's what you get for committing crimes. Sorry, when I gauge my inner Arnold Schwarzenegger, I get like really into it. Mine ore, crush ore into small bits, melt the bits in a crucible, pour molten metal into an ingot mold, heat up the ingot and hit. Oh. See, maybe that's what Skyrim smithing needs. God, Howard, don't actually do this, please. See, this is a Whiterun guard run, not an Oblivion guard run. If this was an Oblivion guard run, I'd be in so much pain right now. Can you imagine playing Oblivion as one of the guards in Oblivion? I think we'd have to be specific on the region, no. And also kind of find a way to explain why the hell a guard is now in the prison. Because you start in a prison like you do pretty much any Elder Scrolls game. But then I get to make the funny quote, and I could run up to people and be like, "Stop, you violated the law!" It'd be so fun. It'd be fun. That could be fun. Maybe. Oh, wow. Steel's a little harder, huh? See, in Skyrim, what we do here in ye old Scrim, we just pick up a rock, make it into a bar, and then turn it into stuff. It's so magical. Things are so magical. It's like the most in-depth smithing I've ever seen.
Thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Hey, I'm playing as an Argonian in survival mode. You take that back. I feel like Demercius would be offended by that statement. Yeah, time to swap. Time to swap. That's a statement. Ooh. Ooh, but that's even better. See, now... This is like my first time actually putting investment into block, by the way. I've never really messed with block in previous runs. Like, I've blocked attacks, but I've never, like, invested perks and such into it. Actually, since I'm in a dungeon and I'm about to probably fight a bunch of stuff... Ah, that's so much better. You can taste the month-old vegetables in broth. I just killed that guy with a bash. I was just making the joke because, like, I've had those vegetable soups for a while. You can almost taste the asbestos on it. makes you wonder how they preserve food in this world. I'm sure it's like basic ye old food preservation methods, but like this is a magical fantasy land created by a madman named Todd Howard, so you know it could be anything at this point. It wouldn't surprise me if they had dwarven refrigerators at this point. Speaking of dwarven things, holy shit. So it's kind of like Skyrim survival mode, but way more in depth. Where like you have to eat food to survive. The environment can and will kill you. That's interesting. This is probably a stupid question, but what platforms is that game on? No promises, but I might try it. Oh, just PC. Okay. Goddamn clutter collision. You know, they say that they fixed it in this game, but it still happens. Kinda makes me wonder. Oh, okay. Gotta love a good indie experience once in a while. I don't think I've played a lot of indie games. I know there is one game I do want to eventually play on stream, though. That's Cult of the Lamb. Mostly because I want to make the Cult of Giratina. You know, redeem it after the failed, Nuzlocke. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. You know, redeem the Giratina cult, in a way. And figure out how to play as Goat, because, you know, I seem to have a recent hyperfixation on goats for some reason. We don't ask how an ADHD brain works, it just works. Good God, that shield bash is deadly now. God, like I could actually kill something with my shield now. Actually, I did kill something with my shield. That's the funny part about that. How that didn't set that oil on fire, I'll never know. This is Todd Howard's world. We just accept what's going on in it. True shot potion? Keeping that. I use a bow on occasion, that's helpful. Yeah, I'm no Bosmer twink myself, but, you know, I know my way around archery a little bit. Enough to get me by. Yes, I still call Bosmer dudes Bosmer twinks. It is what it is. It's so funny, because in Oblivion, Bosmer are so tiny. Like, that caught me so off guard when I was playing. Like, I met this Wood Elf shopkeeper dude in the Imperial City, and this man was tiny. And, like, I'm playing an Argonian in Oblivion right now, and, like, my goodness, I forget that how tall Argonians are in this series. Like, they're right up there with Nords and such. No, I should probably go to Solstheim at some point really soon to, like, pick up a couple of Black Book perks, but with the way my build currently is, I'm scared I'm going to die a lot. So maybe like a sensible Skyrim player, maybe I'll get someone to help me. That could work, right? Oh, and I know just who I could get, too. It would involve having to carve my way through a dwarven ruin, but I could do it. I could get Mule the Lioness. Yeah, I can't wear any fancy gear or use fancy weapons, but that don't mean Mule can't. Just throw her at the Draugr Death Lords and such, you know? She can't die, so, like, you know, that works. That is a strat. That's a strat. That's gaming. Oh, I see him now. How? I'm blocking it. Just, like, get Mule, okay? Get her the best gear I can find, and just throw her at a Dragon Priest and some Death Lords. I will say I'm pretty fond of Mule the Lioness in this game. She's a fun follower. You know, when she isn't being followed by her twink friend. I don't think that's ever gonna not be funny. That's just hilarious. I can literally kill things with my shield. Oh, there you are. Come here. You ever think Todd Howard puts any forethought into any of this? I mean, he had to have, right? Like you would think. One would think. And this here is one of the most broken shouts in the entire game. Mostly because it has a lot of versatility. You know, I don't think I've ever checked this part of this area out. Just kind of goes to show you, I really should look around more. Ooh, I could also, because I'm going to need to at some point, for when I start power leveling, get Secret of Arcana for that. Thing is, I need to actually do things on Soul Slime, and I'm not doing that all by my lonesome. Soul Slime is dangerous, alright? Actually, wait, if there's no, like, prerequisite to going to Soul Slime, I could just go there in survival mode. Just have Demercius go into frickin' Soul Slime. But then I'd have to pay for the boat every time I want to do that. Because, like, I can't fast travel in survival mode. Which means I have to freeze half to death just to go to Soul Slime. But there's rare stuff there. There's stuff for good potions. You know, I'm a raise a question to this game and anybody watching. All right? Can someone please riddle me how the hell Delphine got through that? Because, like, that is a whirlwind sprint puzzle. And last I checked, Delphine's not the Dragonborn. Ooh, spears. Spears are fun. Ooh. That just sounds fancy. So you see this? You see this? You see this? This here is made with salmon roe, Nord barnacle, and garlic. One of the highest value potions you can make in this game, and it's amazing if you have a ton of ingredients for it. Because then you can just spam it and level your alchemy. Which means you get to go swimming with the fishes. Swimming with them damn fishies, you know? Swimming them fishes and getting them fishy eggs, you know? Okay, no, yeah, I am genuinely convinced that there was no way in the time... I can't English today, fuck. There is no way in the wonderful, magical world of Todd fucking Howard that Delphine got through all of this. And all of my times of playing through this game, it's essentially seafood stew. Gives you water breathing, health regen, and magic regen. Perfect for all your non-Argonian battle mage needs, or just mage. I don't know. I really like playing battle mage in Elder Scrolls titles. Can you tell? Ooh. I can't wear that, but... Oh, dude. Oh, that value, though. Oh. Oh, that was good. That's good looting right there. That's some fine loot. Take that and disenchant that for the experience. Or make money off of it if I don't already have it, you know. Yeah, no, there's no way in hell I'm doing anything on Solstheim with this build without a little bit of backup. This build's not equipped to deal with the weird difficulty spike of Solstheim. I can't be the only one that has, like, noticed that about Solstheim. That, like, there is just a random difficulty spike in it. And it's, like, the most bizarre thing ever. Well, that and how somehow Todd Howard got this whole experience to work for us. Even, 15 years later. Yeah, because, like, the Dawnguard DLC, like, automatically starts, like, drawing its toward it at level 10. But there's nothing stopping you from going there early and, like, starting it early. 'Cause I did that on my first survival mode run. I went there just so I could get the Dawnguard War Axe. You know, in the event that I have to fight a bloodsucker or two out in the world. You never know. I might have to do that with Demercius, not gonna lie. That and get him armor. I'm kind of like stuck between which two suits of armor I want him to wear. Both are like dwarven sets. Because I could go the heavy armor route and go with the battle mage routes and get dwarven plate. The thing is, there's no dwarven plate gauntlets, it's just armor and boots. So I would need to get dwarven gauntlets to go with that, and I don't know if the creation spawns them in with the armor. Or I could get dwarven mail, which involves having to kill a guy for it. Which Demercius isn't great at right now. But I did plan on getting Derkethis, so, like, if I don't get one, maybe I'll give him the other? He is good with light armor. That actually might not be bad for him. Because I want to...
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
I want to get Derkethis so that way he can... Oh! Oh! They spawned in. Hold on, I gotta separate them from the town.
If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
I gotta get these two away from townspeople. It's my duty as a Whiterun god, after all. Ah, look who it is! Are we gonna start the quest line properly this time?
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
No.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Oh, sure! Now it works! Now it works! Come here, bitch.
You won't win.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to separate them from the group, you know? What in the name of Todd Howard just fucking happened? This didn't even start properly the last time this happened. Now it is? Bro, I've been to Solstheim already. I don't... You know, no. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna accept the fact that Todd Howard's magical world somehow fixed itself.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
I heard there's an attic room here. Can I have the attic room?
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room.
Oh, that's it. I guess I'm
On the
leaving.
left.
No attic room.
Make yourself at home.
No attic room? Nope. I'm not staying here. I was lied to. The reviews said there was an attic room here that was pretty good. Alright? I heard there was a pretty good attic room in here. I'm giving you a 1-star review,
So
by
you're
the way.
Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk.
No, we don't.
Follow me.
No, I'm giving this place a 1-star review. Screw you. I don't know you people shit. Potato. I like me my potatoes.
Now we can talk.
Sorry, I'm like too busy taking everything that isn't nailed down and marked as steel. You know, gotta take my stuff, lawfully, of course. I'm a guard. Gotta uphold the law and all that. Still don't mean we're friends, by the way, Delphine.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
God, I hope they are too. Wait, what?
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so.
Well, they did say
I just
so.
handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
You know, that's a good question. That's a good question, Delphine. That's a good question. How did you get through the whirlwind sprint puzzle? I'm not wrong.
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
I don't need to hear a shit, but alright.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Well, how do I know I can trust you? You got through a whirlwind sprint puzzle.
If you don't trust
Without
me,
whirlwind
you were
sprint.
a fool to walk in here in the first place.
No, you know what I think she did? You know what I think she did? Here's my new headcanon for this. She has a version of the Ring of the Wind, which gives her movement speed, and she used Fortify Restoration looping. That's the only way. I will accept no other explanation for that.
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one.
Except movement speed's tied to Fortify Illusion,
plan.
so... No, you resto loop to make a good Fortify Illusion potion, then you drink that, put on the movement ring, and then you do the puzzle. See, there you go. I already worked it out. I'm so good at... I'm so smart. Look at me, I'm smart. Please, someone praise me for my smartness.
We remember
My
what most
intelligence,
do,
if
that
you
the
will.
Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
I put 2 and 2 together
You're the
like
only
an
one
absolute
who can kill a dragon
lunatic.
permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Oh my god.
Dragons
That's
aren't
perfect.
Just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone
No.
somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help
Full
me stop it.
castle crash. Full castle crasher deer moment. Just like done. I'm not even sure the mic picked that up, but you know what? I don't care.
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there.
Oh,
and
look
you're
at
going
you.
to
You're
kill
so
that dragon.
smart.
If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
What if I don't want to know anything more? What if I just want to go home? Or go on that vacation I never got to go on? I never got to go to Cyrodiil. I never got to see the Imperial City. What do you think? You think I want to go on this adventure? I just want to go on my vacation. God damn it!
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
burial
Sure,
there.
damn it!
If we can get there before
He's
it
me his
happens,
beard.
maybe we'll
This
learn
is
how to
just
stop it.
the worst vacation ever.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
That's the lore for this run, by the way. I was supposed to be on vacation to Cyrodiil. And somehow Todd Howard's Stormcloak nonsense
That's
interfered.
Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
I was supposed to go on vacation. But by sure, I couldn't. I couldn't even cross the border. Do you know what it's like working your ass off for years for, as a Whiterun god, earn a vacation, and not go on it?
Happy trails.
You don't know. You don't know one bit. You've probably never been on a vacation in your life, Delphine. You know what? I don't think you know what a vacation is.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
No. I think I'm good. Good. Think I'm good. Yeah, no, you know what? I think Delphine is just anti-vacation. There you go. What else is active right now? Oh! That would explain why I have so many different markers on my compass.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jürgen Wilco.
Yeah, sorta.
You have now
Don't
passed
ask how I
all
got
the
it.
trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force.
Yeah, because everybody knows that elven magic is insane.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful.
I mean, I guess, you know, technically High Elves are descended from the Aldmer, which were descended from, like, divine beings or something. If you believe the deep lore, anyway. Wow, look at me. I'm earning so many achievements.
Your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
I am. God, that's gotta be one of the worst audio balances for this scene I've seen yet. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the Switch version did this bit better. Like, yeah, I can hear you more clearly, but... I love that. Rock.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
By sure, I don't even know how I got through that. Do me a favor, never do that to me again. Actually, hold on. I almost forgot. But after doing the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'll say it anyway. If you go back to Usengrav and interact with the thing at the end of the dungeon, you get a free dragon soul for it. I didn't used to do it, but now I do, or try to do it every run. Just because, you know, it's actually pretty helpful. Yeah, Delphine jumping to conclusions is so funny. See, I feel like the blades in Oblivion were a little bit cooler. Except for Joffrey. Fuck that guy. Wait, did I actually do it correctly? Did I get 2 souls off of that? I did get 2 souls off of that. Sometimes if you button mash it, it gives you 2 souls. That's so funny. I can't believe I actually got that first try. Look at me. I'm doing good. No, the reason I say that Joffrey can just, like, burn, I have a very personal reason for that. And I feel, you know, like, I know part of it is my own fault, but I still can't help but hold it against him. Because, you know, helping the guy find Martin and all that, and I decide that, like, because someone dared me to aggro Umbra early to get her gear. And I was like, alright, bet, let's do it. And I did. And I led her to Wayne Priory, right? Joffrey just stood up and did nothing. He just stood there and was like, what are you doing in my house? Did nothing. While I was being chased by a crazy woman. And you know what? I will hold it against him for as long as I live. I don't care. Fuck that guy. Like, the only blade I think is actually alright is Boris from the beginning of the game. That's because he starts off as an asshole, but, like, turns out to be kind of nice.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
What gave it away?
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Gotta say, I love how you say Riften. That R roll, beautiful.
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without
Really
it,
can't do it
I feel
myself,
almost as
but you
defenseless
know.
as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see
Like
that
whoever's
spark in
doing the
your eye,
voice work for this
and I know better
character,
than to
like,
warn you away. Grimsever rests within
kudos
the
to
Dwemer
you.
ruin of Misinchela.
Good job.
Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
And they're about to take mine at least 5,000 times
Safe
over, I
travels.
swear.
Welcome to the...
And yes, I have been keeping a death counter this entire time, this entire run. And I'm at 3 deaths for this run. I'm literally gonna make Delphine wait until I get Mule the Lioness to help me out. Wow, Joffrey's just incompetent then, isn't he? And he's supposed to be like a Blade's Grandmaster or something, isn't he? Wow, in the 5 minutes it takes for you to go pick up Martin from daycare, he loses a necklace. I'm not going to change my wording for that. That is quite literally how it happens. The single most important necklace in the entire world, and he just loses it. You know, I feel like it would have been safer with the player then. You know, someone who's actually capable of defending themselves. I wasn't taking your cheese, I swear. Literally, I was going for a shield bash and it did that. Why couldn't there be a version of that where you do that with the shield, huh? Come on, Todd. You know you wanted to. I'm like the devil on Todd Howard's shoulder now. Look at me. I'm getting up there in life. Getting ahead. I'm literally only holding on to this in case I ever want to go fishing. It's otherwise completely useless to me. Why am I why haven't I... you know what? No, never mind. No. No. Literally, I have this place discovered. Let's just go to my house. Just go to my house. And I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Literally, Boris is the only good Blade member. He's good boy. He was new to the job, and he was just having a good old time, and Emperor had to die. Probably his first day on the job, too. Poor fuck. Yeah, see? Boris is good people. Boris is good people. I'm not using these. I'm gonna hold on to those. Oh, come on, man. After everything, he dies anyway. Bruh. Bruh. You know, I really gotta do something about all these veggies. I need to just, like, put them away somewhere. Just make me a ton of veggie soups real quick. Look at me, I'm like a Gordon Ramsay over here. You know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision here. Alright, I guess I'll just go downstairs. Got an empty barrel. Okay. Gonna put you in there. Gonna put you in there. Putting you in there. Alright, before I reach for any healing potions for the time being, I'm gonna eat. Eat. By the time I'm done, I'll be a professional speed eater.
Very good, sir.
Hell yeah, look at that income.
Good day.
Totally what you need to hear when someone's playing Skyrim. Just need to become a speed eater. Professional eater. Also, I want to point out something for a bit here. Kill the false Dragonborn, known as Whiterun Guard. Before he reaches Solstheim. I've already been to Solstheim. Okay. And let me just point out, they could have gone after literally any of the other Whiterun Guard. Literally any of the other guys. Yet they singled me out. Somehow they jumped to the conclusion that I was the one they were going after. What did they do? Stop and ask every other Whiterun Guard on the way? Oh god, they stopped and asked everyone on the way, didn't they? They had to have. That's why they broke. That's why it took them so long to come find me. They had to ask every other Whiterun Guard in the entirety of the game before singling me out. They had to have. I will accept no other explanation for this.
What was he thinking? Now ain't this a...
I made so much noise doing that. You know, I don't even care. I'm so much better prepared this time. Actually, you know, I probably should be keeping track of any dwarven metal I'm carrying, because I could use that for smithing. Hold on, where's the UESP page for dwarven metal? There we go. There we go. I have it. I got the page up. Literally, all the things that make ingots for dwarven smithing. Because I can't keep track of it to save my life. I'm glad UESP has a page for this. I'm backtracking just a little bit because I want to make sure I got everything. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Bent scrap metal. Taking that. No, you know, I've asked this before the last time I was gathering dwarven metal. I feel like I need to ask it again. So what's the difference between bent metal and non-bent scrap metal? Like, if it's still scrap metal, you should be able to use it to smelt. But for some reason, I don't know why, but you can't use regular Dwemer scrap metal. You can only use bent scrap metal between those two. There's no real explanation for it. And, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, Todd Howard has decreed it is so. I shouldn't question anything and just let him hold my hand through all this.
Here, looks like...
I just ran in here and killed 2 lizards. I hope neither of them were Demercius, or this would be very unfortunate. Oh hey, a leek. Something I need for vegetable soup. Or if I want to pretend I'm Hasune Miku.
You picked a bad time, lost friend.
What were we talking about again? My brain is like all over the damn place, forgive me. Oh! Right. I forget Farfetch has a leak. I am so sorry. My brain is just like on another fucking planet, it seems. You know, I was willing to drink oil to figure that out. And see, now I know. Large Dwemer plate mantle. Not on the list. Why sure was that supposed to hurt? Did you think I was hiding from him? Bruh. I have just become Captain America. I can literally just beat people to death with a shield. Or, ooh, yeah, there you go. That's even better. I like that one. See, I'm in like survival mode mentality right now because I'm picking up cooked fish from people, and it's really good to like restore hunger in survival mode. Of course, like any cooked food is, let's be real, but my wife. Just walk up. I love refrigerators. I feel like it should be possible to take literally any piece of dwarven metal and smelt it down. Small Dwemer plate metal. Check. That. Man, the metal yield from these guys. Yeah, see, this is Dwemer scrap metal. Right here. Does not make thing. Does not make thing. If you could see what I was doing with my arms, it would be way funnier. Sadly, I don't have arm tracking with this model. I don't think I'll be getting arm tracking with the new model either. No, for humor's sake, just pretend I was pointing at it with my arms in a very over-the-top fashion. Large decorative Dwemer strut. Yoinking that. Master level luck. Alright. Let's do this. Come on! After all that! After all that! This game hates me, I swear. No, I was trying to do it gently. Does this game have no concept of gently? Oh my god. This is where I'm starting to miss the Switch version right now. Because I have no way to know where the sweet spot is on this. Ooh, ooh. Damn it! I'm so close. Oh, please! Come on! It was right there! Fuck. I literally let go and it breaks. God. Okay. I should have kept a lock-picking potion or something. Are you kidding me? Come on, I only have so many of these. Please. Alright. It was literally right there. Todd Howard, I swear. I swear, Todd Howard. Okay. I have 11 of these things left, alright? Please. Please. God damn it. It was... Are you kidding me? How many times has that been? God, I can feel my heart pounding right now. It is, like, intense. Oh my god! I don't care. I don't care. Oh, it's over. Come on, this is the PS5. It has to have, like, I swear, like, because the Switch Pro controller has really good rumble feedback for lockpicking in this game. How does this version flop that? Guess we'll never see him again. You okay down there? I'm losing him. I don't know why I thought that would hit him. Oh, fuck. The things I do for Mule the Lioness. Oh, God. The moment I saw what that was, I was like scared. That sounded disgusting. I restored my health by eating cheese and sweets. My stomach's gonna hate me for that later. He's gonna feel that in the morning. Or, you know, right now. Ten out of 10, best game. Oh, I did it! I did it! Ooh. Oh, this is good. This is great, actually. Because now I have Fortify Sneak. That's good for enchanting. See, I've had a pretty rough stream so far. Like, the last few streams, actually. And you know what? I think my luck's finally turning up. I'm getting good stuff, good loot. I'm fucking hungry right now, though. See, that's the problem with eating food in this game, is like, a lot of that does sound good. Solid Dwemer metal. Yoinking that. I don't think this is a very high yielding metal dungeon. See, all those sweets I got at the Burning of King Olaf Festival? Coming in clutch right now. guess the game's just handing me this. I'll never understand this game's coding. I swear. You all thought Oblivion was janky as shit. No. No. Oh, no. I mean, let's be real, Oblivion is pretty janky. But, like, I think Skyrim takes a pretty big slice of that jank cake. And so it begins. Well, I didn't need to see that, but thanks, Todd Howard. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but hey, I guess, you know, Nord needs to have his mead, right? And look at me, I'm like finding absolutely cracked healing potions now. See, I don't do sword and board builds that often, but when I do, they get pretty fun. I have learned how to make it work somehow. Alright, well, there's blood on my uniform, so, you know. Can't have anyone seeing my face by accident. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it's the other way. It's a little closer to the end there. Fuck. Alright. There we go. See, that wasn't so bad. That one was a little easier. Can we just, like, take solace in the fact that there's no legendary locks? That it stops at master level? Like, can you imagine, like, what a legendary level lock would be like in this game? Like, God, I would hate that. Ow. That spin. Ooh. Oh. There we go. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna make an executive decision here. Wasn't expecting to find a dead Centurion in there, but well, it is what it is, I guess. Here we go. This is the end of the dungeon. Which means there's a big guy on the other side of this door. Alright. Trained for this? Sort of. Oh, that's Master. Oh, jeez. Did we really need that close-up? Well, that went better than I thought it would. I'm so glad I know how to swing cancel. Wow, look at that wonderful glass sword I can never use. I was gonna say, there was like a dude I was fighting before he showed up. Where did he go? No additional chest? Alright. Fair enough, I guess. Do I have a strength potion strong enough for that? Not quite. Where's the horse? Ah, horse would probably be somewhere over here then. There she is, my mighty steed. And just like that, by the power of magic and Todd Howard's weird hopes and dreams, I can fast travel. Gonna need a little more iron. That is a lot of weight. My goodness. Good thing the horse lets me fast travel. Hey Lydia, how's it going? Anybody die? No?
What do you need? Very good, sir.
Executive decision. I am going to Dragon's Reach because I am going to sell these bows to Yorland Greymane.
And the 8 became 9. You walked among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man. But were
Too early. Too early. Jesus. Cannot English. Yes, I know I just passed him, but I'm going up to his shop and then I'm gonna wait until morning. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this at any point during the stream, but the weather where I'm at right now has been, like, really nice. So, like, I've been able to go on walks.
Got a lot of steel to shape. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can. Gods be praised.
Wait, hold up. Did I just sell him my fishing rod? Yes, I did. You know what? I'll find a new one if I absolutely need it. I'm not that hurt about it. I got real excited. I can finally take off the emergency backpack.
We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm.
You know, I wish I knew. I mean, I guess there is a little bit of difficulty with this run. Well, considering that I'm basically forcing myself to wear this. I will make it good. I will make it fantastic, even.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great Warriors?
What do you know about Great Warriors, Farengar? You're a mage. Okay, time for the fun part. What to get next? I mean, if I got my speech up, I could get up to here. That would take a bit of investment, but it would get me where I need to be with, like, being able to sell things to people. I'm making stronger potions now. Just because making my own healing pots is really nice. I guess, like, same for blocking. I know I mentioned this with blocking earlier. But I think this is also the first run where I've, like, dedicated any sort of, like, investment into alchemy. I never really messed with it in, like, the years that I've played this game.
Got a lot of steel. Gods be praised.
Like, yeah, I could have picked up Arcane Blacksmith, but I don't quite need it yet. Like, I'm not really using anything enchanted quite yet.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything. Take a look.
Good price.
Do come back.
All right, well, yeah, I got a minute. I'll get a little bit of time. Let's return this thing to Mule. Then I can, bring her along for my adventures. I was, like, looking around for Brynjolf.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the pond prawn.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
What gave it away?
Astonishing. To think you actually were able to reach it, and yet return to tell the tale?
Yeah.
Rarely in my travels have I encountered those who possess skills equal to your own. I see I still have much to learn. If you'd permit me, I'd be honored to accompany you in your travels for a time.
I'm glad you said something. We're going on an adventure.
I'm right behind you.
And I know just what we're gonna do. Okay, I need to find Arcwind Point, because there is a suit of armor available through the creation that's just sitting there. A fun little suit of dragon plate insulated. And you're gonna have it. Comes pre-enchanted too.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I know. Nice that they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting technique. Can you imagine?
I can see it. But, yeah. That armor comes with a preset series of enchantments on it. Like, 100% fire resist. And fortified two-handed, which, you know, goddamn, that's gonna be good for her. I just realized, me and Mule, we just ping-ponged a skeever.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Noted. Thank you. Actually, I realized that by going to Arcwind Point, I might encounter a really strong dragon there. Why do bears jump scare me in this game all the time? Why are bears this scary? What? Game? I got nothing for that. That was amazing. Whatever that was amazing. Okay, so I found Froki's shack. That's a good sign. Because,
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter.
Arkwin Point
But I set my
should be
aspirations a
up
bit
this
higher.
way.
He never complained. I miss him.
I don't miss my mother if it makes you feel any better. My mother is... Well, let's just say she's like a dragon on feast day. Hold on. This is just sitting up here? And for free? Ah, this would be the path to Arkwin Point. Hold on. Where did Mule go? Mule? Buddy? Ah, there you are. But yeah, no, I'm gonna strap Mule for an adventure. She don't know what's coming. She's basically gonna be my meat shield for some Solstheim stuff.
My mother was a strong woman. She's
Yes,
the
so
one who
you've said.
instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
I see it. I can see it. Respectable. Speak of the devil. Man, am I glad I got fire resistance on. Well, shit. Did at least let me keep the shield. Okay, so left-handed items do stay in the inventory. Oh, he's annoying. Well, you don't need to blind me, bro. Oh, hey, Mule. Jesus. You did good.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on the sword fighting. Can you imagine?
Also, I hear this is a great place to get your restoration up. The whole turn lesser undead thing. Yeah, I gotta ask, is Drain Vitality even good in this game? I've never, like, seriously used it in a run. Like, I know, Revered and Legendary Dragons use it. But that's because they're special. I gotta ignore that. Okay, ow. Gonna need that. Just to be safe. Hell yeah. Jogger Death Overlord. Easy. Super easy. Totally didn't almost die there. I just don't care anymore. Yeah, I was gonna say, is he still going? That's weird. Usually there's like a body up here. It's just like a dude up here that's dead. Couldn't have possibly missed that. Because there is supposed to be a dude in Dragonblade up here. And like you can find it at level 1. Do I have the bow zoom? No, I do not have bow zoom. Well, there's the Draugr I shouted a bit ago. Not what I'm looking for, though. I know it's also tied to a quest, and it does appear up here during the quest, but you can, like... You can get it without triggering the quest. That much I know. Let's reload the area and double check. Just look around. I swear I didn't miss it, but like, it was supposed to be there.
I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions into Morrowind. The cliff
Like he's usually right there. Like every other time I've been up here in other playthroughs, he's been there. Like, I was kind of hoping I could get it, because, like, the fortified two-handed is really helpful, but only for mule. Yeah, because there's the Death Overlord. I can't imagine if I, like, had accidentally clipped him with an unrelenting force, but, like, that can't have been the case. Yeah, all that's up here is this.
I'm itching for a fight. All set. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look this up a minute. Oh, okay, so it's a bug. That the guy, his body isn't up here, so thanks to Todd Howard's wonderful ability to code things, my partner here has no fancy armor. There is an alternative that I can at least get started before I end stream. There is an alternative. Because it's just like you have to fight a guy for it. And that armor is Daedric Plate. I think the enchantments are randomized, but who knows, maybe I'll get a lucky pull on that, you know?
Whiterun is such a beautiful city. Have you ever seen the likes of this place?
I mean, I work here. Like, I have a job.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Okay. That should net me Daedric Plate.
Help a brother Nord?
The things I do for Mule the Lioness, you know? I think I'll just call it here then. Hold on. Okay. It was a bit of a wild ride, but I got there. Alright, let's find somebody to raid. Now, I know I went a little later than I usually do. There's a good reason for that. Because of how OBS has been for much of the stream, I felt like the last part of it I should at least, you know, give a little bit of time investment into to just kind of, you know, get a little more done, just stuff like that. But I think I might have fixed the problem, at least for now. Because I don't know if this will crop up again. And if it does, I will figure it out. That's all I can really do. Just one step at a time and take it from there. Actually, it has been some time since I've raided this one. we are going to raid CC Mushishi, who is currently playing Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I think that's Alpha Snake Eater? I'm not great with my Greek alphabets, but I'm pretty sure that's Alpha. It looks new. That's all I know. Alright, and while that's getting ready, thanks for hanging out. Really heckin' appreciate it. Especially with all the technical difficulties I've been experiencing the last week. I'll be back tomorrow with more Skyrim. Gonna do a little bit more of that. Hopefully get Mule some pretty good armor. As long as it's defensible, I don't really care, but, you know. That's why I was kind of hoping for the dragon plate armor. But we'll make do. I'll figure it out. Until then, stay safe, stay warm or cool, wherever you might be. And I will see everybody here tomorrow.